Do you remember, if you have a sibling, do you remember as a child tattling on your sibling? They did something and you were mad at them, or just out of spite, you decided to go run to mommy, run to daddy, run to somebody and tattle on them. I know I did. And sis, if you're watching this, please forgive me for all the times that I tattled on you. But we've been looking at the biblical understanding of love. And I want to share another aspect of love, the right kind of love, with you today. So far we've looked at, number one, love is not an emotion, but God is love. Love is not something you can turn on or turn off. It's not fickle. It doesn't change. God is eternal. So love himself is eternal. Number two, we've looked at that love is not only God, but love is a commitment. It's a covenant commitment. Since God never changes and he is love, then love never changes. So when you say you love somebody, you're saying, I'm committed to you. And today I just simply want to talk to you from 1 Peter 4:8, which says that love covers a multitude of sins. That's a demonstration of the Bible kind of love. Love doesn't expose our mistakes. Let me try saying that again. Love doesn't expose our mistakes. Love covers them. So just like when we were kids and we wanted to run to mom or dad and tell on our sibling or tell on a friend and tattle on them, that's not loving them. That's exposing their mistakes. And how many times do we go through life and we are just itching to expose something that someone did wrong? That's not from God. That's from the adversary. If you say you love your spouse, or you love your kids, or you love your brother or sister, or your parents, or your neighbor, or a colleague, if you love them the way God wants you to love them, you won't tattle on them, you won't expose their mistakes for self-gain, or for revenge, or just for the pleasure of it. Real Bible love covers that mistake. You're praying for them. You're not running around telling other people about it, but you're going to God in intercession and praying for that person. So here we go. If I can see your flaw and I can then go and tell somebody else, that's not love. We're all imperfect. We're a bunch of imperfect people running around on this earth, choosing to love Jesus and serve him. For those of us who are born again, we're doing our very best with his help. We all have inferiors. We all have weaknesses. We all make mistakes. None of us are perfect. And so we have to choose not to expose somebody's flaws and mistakes or weaknesses, but instead cover them in prayer. Cover them in love. 1 Peter 4:8, love covers a multitude of sin. So in other words, it's not just once or twice. We have to do this all the time. Why? Because people are going to mess up all the time. And if we say we love them like Christ loves the church, like he loves us, then we're going to cover their mistakes, not expose them. So if I can see your flaw, if I can allow your weakness or your inadequacy or your flaw to shape my perspective of you, I'm not properly loving you. Love covers those things. Love covers and love chooses to see other people the way Jesus sees them. There's somebody he chose to die for. So I just want to encourage us as we go through this month of February, where the world is celebrating Valentine's Day and sending roses and chocolates. Let's not water down love to the way the world speaks about love and thinks about love. Let's look at love the way God sees love. And he sees it as himself, a person. He is God. He is God. He is love. He sees it as a commitment, and he expects us to cover each other, to pray for each other, to love each other, to not allow our mistakes to shape the way we see each other, to shape the way we treat each other. No, we walk in love. You enjoy your day.